Well, it happened again. As of right now, we have some interesting information coming out of the Nashville area about a young man who, went into, did what unfortunately happens far too much. We have a mental health crisis in this country. There is no denying that. And for whatever reason, our youth these days seem to think that this is the way to deal with it. And for some reason, we already have the purported writings of this individual, and they are blaming YouTubers like uh, Candace Owens and MrBeast and iDubbbz. Now, I happen to think blaming these individuals is a meme. This person seems to be like a chanter, all sorts of stuff. He actually put together an FAQ for doing what he did. Now, some of the stuff I can't show it on screen because YouTube will like read the text, but I'll tell you what it says. So we're going to things you've never seen before. He writes thoughts on Europeans. Now this will obviously leave the news by tomorrow because it was a young black man that chose to do this. He also live streamed it on Kick. From what I can tell, he live streamed it on Kick as well. Some portions of it before it got taken down. Europeans need to be protected because they are conquerors, inventors, and revolutionary thinkers. I'm fascinated with them as a whole in their history, but that word for Jewish people, subverting them might not exist anymore. Thoughts on black people, and he puts people in quotations. It's just like a bunch of N-words being disparaging about them. Then this individual wrote, were there any particular groups or people that radicalized you the most? To which he allegedly wrote, Candace Owens, Ethan Ralph, Nick, Mr. Fuentes, Turkey Tom, Ruben Sim, I don't know who that is, MrBeast, Cobson Talks, I don't know who that is, Wayne Lambright, I don't know who that is, iDubbbz, Destiny, and Hasan Piker. So essentially, he picked people on the left and on the right, and also said MrBeast for whatever reason. I don't have any reason to believe that these individual YouTubers had anything to do with it. Were you taught this kind of behavior by video games, music, literature, or cinema? Yes. Following music incel core taught me to want to do this. Kanye West, and playing games like CSGO, Manhunt, Cry Out of Fear, Postal, Doom, Skylanders, Mega Chud, I don't even know what that is, have mentally prepared me for all of this. That's what he wrote in his document. So of course the mainstream media is, going berserk, saying, well, here's the individual, the mainstream media is like, oh, right-wing YouTubers, even though they mentioned iDubbbz and MrBeast, as well as two of the farthest left-wing streamers. This is literal, like, unhinged, schizoid stuff. He also wrote, Death to the Current State of the West. This book is dedicated to accelerationism and aggression by N-words for victory. All sorts of just complete unhinged stuff. He put, it's the culture, it's the culture, it's the culture. So he apparently, like, he was a black man, and he had written all sorts of, like, anti-black and anti-Jew stuff. Again, I don't know. Billions must pass away, accelerate. I don't really know. I He blames YouTubers. Of course, people are going on to YouTubers. This is the now I can go to this. This individual person. I guess he was 17 at the time. He streamed this event on Kick. That's what we know. What we know is one young girl did not survive, as well as one other person was injured, and then this individual did not. How do I say? Did not. I'm sorry. He self-deleted. He took out some girl, and then someone else got injured. We don't know right now if there's more behind it. We do know that like almost nobody's covering it for obvious reasons. There was also something terrible that happened today. I think it was in Germany. If we go to local news, two people have passed away. One person's stable. One of the persons that passed away is this kid. It happened in the cafeteria Wednesday morning. It's been identified as Solomon Henderson, who was a student at the school. According to Chief John Drake of the Metro Nashville PD, Henderson arrived to school on a bus and believed to have gone into the restroom and retrieved his weapon. He reportedly began firing inside the cafeteria, resulting in a 16-year-old Jocelyn not surviving. PD also said that he took himself out. We'll put it that way. Officials said another male student sustained a graze wound to the arm but is in stable condition. Another male student was reportedly brought to them with a facial injury. Maybe he fell. There was a stampede or something like that. During the incident morning press conference, he also said there was at least one prior incident involving this individual at the high school, but he specified he was unsure of the details. So what are we going to find out? We're going to find out that he was known. We're going to find out that he was known to the police. That's what they're going to say. They're going to say, oh, he was known to the police. One student told News 2 that Henderson was a smart person, top of the class, and quiet to himself. She added that he also participated in the ROTC program at the high school. No additional details were released. I also have some other pages of the alleged document that I'm going to bring up here. I can't show it because it's crazy. It's just, I want to make sure that this video makes it far and wide so people know. So I have to play the stupid game. One day, perhaps I'll just live on Rumble. Here is some other, it's called the N-Cell Manifesto. Was there a particular event or person you made you do this? Yes, I was born in the hellhole of LA and lived there for a couple of years. It wasn't very deep, very in depth, but getting my butt kicked by brown people and getting robbed by other Mexicans. So he was like, it's wild. Do you have any groups that are backing you? Yes, the Markiplier group on Reddit. Obviously, these are all just memes. Are you a white supremacist? No, I am a golden N. It wouldn't make sense for me. I can't be a white supremacist. What a dumb question. Are you, what motivated you to do this misanthropy, essentially meaning I don't care, you don't care about anything. What do you wish for? A better, cleaner world by eliminating all the undesirables, that we must aid the Aryans regardless of our race. Do you want to go after police? No, although modern police force only serves to exist to serve the elite based. Many of them are decent character, and it would upset me very much if I had to do that, but only if I did. Did you do this for clout? No, doing this for clout or fame would be dumb. After all, who can even remember the names of the people that, back in 2001 did the thing that they did? I will be forgotten quickly, which I do not mind. After all, I'm private for the most and a mostly introverted person. He also specifically said in this document, are you a victim of bullying? Again, I can't show this because of the pictures that are on here. Personally, in my life, I can't remember a single instance of being bullied, at least not unconventionally, not in an unconventionally sense. I was bullied in a culture sense, which everyone is bullied in, but not the media attention seekers will say I was the other BS, like he was just a quiet kid. Thoughts on your school life? School is a daycare. It's impossible for you to actually think. You say things because other people have said them before, then go on repeat ad nauseum somewhere else. This people haven't had an original thought in the whole world. Everyone at my school is a bunch of basically every, naughty word ever. They all just seem like buzzwords from, it's wild. So he essentially allegedly left an FAQ. It's wild. He's blaming all these people on every side of the political aisle. Again, Candace Owens, Ethan Ralph, hilariously. No, this guy was a loser for doing what he did. If he really wanted to, escape what's going on in his life, then he should have done so and not taken other people with him. He himself admitted he knew that this would not create any kind of messaging or anything like that. So if there's anything more substantial in the coming days, we'll have to watch it, watch for that. But yes, I saw the live stream. You couldn't really see much in it, and they already scrubbed it. There's already versions floating around Twitter, but there's really nothing to see. It's just like him getting ready, and then I don't know how much of it people actually saw, but not a good thing. Mental health continues to be a problem in this country. It's unfortunate that people keep feeling like this is the only way that they can deal with their problems, because this doesn't fix anything, and it's absolutely cowardly. I hope you're informed by this video. I suspect we'll hear he was known to the FBI by the end of the night. We'll talk to you again real soon.